Now, as two members of the Labour Party are locked in a heated battle for the JLP Clarendon constituency, they are being reminded that Mike Henry is not somebody easy to be replaced. Not after this did happen to him and the people him vote him in for so many years. Me make you hear what go on. Look and listen.
He's fine. He's fine. Yes, but thank you for that correction. Yeah, it was Mike Henry who was shot in 1976. O.D. Ramtali was also physically assaulted, I recall. Yes. But the one who was shot was Mike Henry in 19...
Tell me you think? This is the history Mike Henry have in the constituency. Now, the government is also saying them say what take place with the whole heap of members of the same party, their party, trying to get the seats at the veterans who are now retiring from representational politics. And it seems as if the younger generation of the party, them are on the same page. Each of them are saying them forget these vacant seats. Remember can hear where how Chang have to say, and they will contain reason. Look and listen.
We'll follow up process again. Consultations first within the executive of the constituency. See if we can obtain a consensus. If you don't have a consensus, you can go further to do number of events before you get to an actual open selection. The consultation can be broad or narrow, and you settle it. If not, you can also do polling. The leadership meets regularly and take some decisions. Those who have a party candidate want them now, and that happens for both gentlemen. But we have to make sure the process is credible and we pay studies.
So the credible process that you're presiding over, you're saying that you perhaps should settle this by March 1 is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm confident of that.
By March 1, yeah. We'll settle. Yeah, okay. And Northeast Manchester, the same timeline for that?
Yeah, we are setting all our those within that time frame. There can be difference of opinion with the individual in there, but we have a process to evaluate and see if the work is being conducted to the standard that we require, and we seek to advise and guide. And ultimately, the selection of a candidate is the decision of the central executive of the party, not the delegates make recommendation, which is the democracy of the party. The United States, they have primaries, they speak of primaries. In our case, it's a matter of, I said, what I've outlined there. Consultation, selection.
So has the central exec settled on Robert Chin in South Manchester?
No, we haven't selected candidates yet. Candidates are settled when the election is announced. Seats when the candidates are going get what you might call some element of withdrawal syndrome. So there'll be some ripples in the pond. And in the case of Northwestern, of course, a little bit different because Mr. Hendricks have decided not to proceed with his political criteria. He's not of the same length of service as the Audley and Mike and Carl. They are three distinguished long-serving members. But having withdrawn, there are a number of people interested in the seats. There are some good young men involved, and therefore there is some political activity. And we'll proceed to take the necessary steps to settle that quickly. There's no disruption. There's just interest, political activity, which is what we require in the seat like that.
It seems as if it's either some of these people will be siding with the opposition, because keep in mind, you have some people who are waiting for years. But they own some of these people who are now retiring. They may say him and Mike Henry reason. And Mike Henry I say him that did want to take over the seat. But so the same thing happened with Sh0t, where somebody who is being endorsed by Sh0t is being challenged by somebody else, and all this are within the same party. All the younger generation say them forget the seat. You have some people who say them wait so long. It's almost as if they were promised the seat. And now, with some people I point out say, look, there are certain requirements we need to have to represent the people. And they must say we have the same requirements and qualifications there as well. So how we now go decide who gets to represent the people just because the person who was representing the people are friends with that person? We not give the people a choice, which is true. Which is true. Because keep in mind, one party or one MP are retire. For whatever reason, he believes say this councillor or whoever I'm going to promote, because somebody from nowhere, he must say, he believes that this person is qualified for run the constituency. But under the people's choice. Is that the people's choice if I choose? Well, by law, there's nothing in the law we say him fi choose or him can choose a successor. And the party do that. I don't know if it's normally based upon the recommendation of the person who's retiring or what. But the party decide who them want to represent the party. Now with so much people, I say them want to represent the same set of seats. What got them? You might have some people siding with the opposition, combining forces with the opposition in a bid to secure these seats. See that it will be made very clear to them, say, honor them, the party want to represent them. And this is representational politics. So if you in a party when I feel like say them want you to represent them at the highest level, what you have to go do? Seeing that we are talking about a political career. Them go where them feel like say them political career can flourish. Meaning say they might side with another party. Without them create a party of their own. Like where history says Bruce they do. And some people say during that election too, it was the fact that Bruce had so much support. When him decide to go start his own party, a whole heap of the supporters who were supporting the Labour Party at the time also went to go support him. And that's why they never win the general election. But keep in mind, if some of these people have such a strong support like what them I say, so much support that them feel like say them for have the seat, if them go side with the opposition, then will that support also go with them? We don't know. Because I was seeing St. Elizabeth with Hutchinson. We see the people that say, yo, them not vote for Hutchinson. But they must say them not vote for another party. So I guess they not say them not vote. Why not happen do? Him retire. Him retire. Him now, the people them say them not vote for him. And then tell the Prime Minister to him face them go upon public TV them say them not vote for him. He must say never gone away. But with the people not voting for him and him saying not going anywhere, we think that happen. If a one person that area support the opposition and the people who now support him say them not voting for him and the one person vote for the opposition would have that seat. The party don't want that. Them talk to him. He might retire. We don't know what was the deal, what was all them work it out, but he might retire. Swiftly too. So I guess that's what take place in the Labour Party. Multiple seats now vacant. Still because the election not made, still Labour seats though. But who will be representing the party in these seats for the next general election? Them say them will work it out. Conversations are going to hold. We don't know. Promises are going to be made. Not to the people this time, but to elected officials. Politicians are going to make promises to them one another. Basically, politicians will be making promises to politicians. They're going to tell them, say, boy, we're not going to make you represent, but this is what you are going to get. And you will be able to do this center seat very. And who accept, who not accept, might go link up with the opposition. That's what the government don't want. The government don't want forces and allegiances to change. They want the people who are loyal to the party to remain loyal to the party. The thing is, just like what the voting people are saying, is that the government seem to be unable to please the people, them constituents, and even their party members. And what does I say? If you can't appease your constituents, the people will vote for you. You can't appease your party members, the people will be part of your party. And the country at large, I say, them feel like we're not going to do better. What is that actually saying? For your party seeking to be re-elected as the government. What? Talk to me in the comment section, tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, of course, until we reason again, my sentiments for you and yours is, of course, for you to live, for you to love, for you to prosper, and also for you to stay tuned.